Everybody, welcome to another episode of The Lazy Organized Mom. I want to talk to you about days 6 and 7. Sorry it is so late, but it has just been so crazy right here between softball practice, t-ball. Somebody at church approached me and said I had been on their mind. They wanted to know if I wanted to do a Bible study with them, so getting that scheduled, and then we're trying to do the garage sale, and just everything's just been so crazy. So I'm finally getting around to it. But day 6 is one that's pretty obvious, but it's something that a lot of people just kind of put on the back burner, and you shouldn't. You seriously shouldn't. This is one of the most important ones that is probably the most important thing just to getting organized in your whole life all together, Drinking lots of water and eating a healthy diet. If you feel better on the inside, you're going to feel better on the outside. This is one that we're just trying to really definitely do in our family, especially after my daughter had all those stomach problems. So we set the kids down, the other day, and we said, hey, eating habits around here are going to change. They have to. And we used to eat so healthy, super healthy. I always had salads all the time. I barely ever ate any red meats. We went on bike rides, we would walk everywhere. And then, life just kind of got busy when we had to move, 3 times in the past 2 years. And, sometimes life just happens and you just fall off the bandwagon. But please make sure you get back up and do it again. We're about to do a juicing cleanse just to revamp our bodies, just feel good again, cleanse ourselves, and get back on the good eating track. And if you want to check that out, I'm doing videos on our juice cleanse. So be sure to check that out too. It'll be on YouTube or on my Facebook page, The Lazy Organized Mom. So that's for day 6, just drinking water and eating healthy. And you need the water. The water is so good for you. There's so many people I know who don't drink water. Water's gross. It didn't have a taste. It's not supposed to. It's water. You need it. Seriously, just drink the water. Or put something in it, I guess. I don't know. But I think you just drink plain water. It's just how you should do it. Day 7, you know what? Be proud of yourself. You should. Okay, we've done a lot in the 7 days to getting yourself organized. And you should be proud of yourself. Treat yourself with a little at-home manicure, paint over the paint color you have on your toes just to freshen them up a little bit. Do something spicy for yourself. Put the kids to bed a little early and watch yourself a TV show you normally don't watch. Be proud of yourself. It is not easy, and to be honest, I'm kind of a hypocrite. I really am. I'm a horrible hypocrite trying to be an organizer when my house is a disaster all the time. It is. It's hard to keep up on. Life is just busy. I've been feeling sluggish, just not myself. And it's not like me. Most, people who really know me know that I love to work out. I love to be active. I love to get stuff done. I love to do things. And just the past couple of years, I've just went downhill, and it's just getting worse and worse. That's another reason why we're doing this juice cleanse. Seriously, my house, look, I know it's not super bad, but you can even see my desk behind me. Kids broke the closet door. Gotta love kids, right? It's just, and to be honest, those 2 laundry baskets have literally been sitting there for 4 days. There's Hunter. He wants to say hi. So, I'm a hypocrite. I'm not super organized and all that stuff, and I try, and I truly want to be, but it's just some days you're just kind of over it. You're okay, you know what? Seriously, I can't mom today. I just can't. I can't do it. It gets stressful, and it does. And okay, this might be too much information, but I did an enema. Just because before we do this juice cleanse, I was I kind of just want to clean myself out, see how I feel. I was so backed up. I know, sorry, too much information. But seriously, I felt so much better. I'm my best friend, Stephanie. We talk about, girls, when you have a best friend, you guys talk about everything, even if it's a gross, nasty stuff, because sometimes girls talk about gross, nasty stuff. And I was telling her about it, and I was dude, I cannot believe, it's a world of difference. My shoulders were seriously off center. This shoulder was seriously up high, and this shoulder was, down, and, you could see it. Like, it was so, I was at her house when I was like, dude, like, my shoulders feel so off balance. She's like, I can see it. She's like, you are not together. Like, I was just like walking all hunched, my shoulders are all, I'm like, oh, you know, who's that one guy, Igor or whatever from Frankenstein? Like, that's what I was feeling like. Just horrible. I had zero energy. I just couldn't handle it. I'm not saying go out and do an enema. Check with your doctor, of course, first. I just did it because I probably should have checked my doctor. I didn't. But whatever. I'm just telling you because I don't want to get in trouble if somebody does it. Like, oh, well, lazy organized mom, blah, blah, blah. I feel so much better. Like, you'd be surprised what's inside your body. Like, the bad toxins in there, the bad food you eat, just like everything. Like, you should have seen my living room. This is actually clean. Because I, like, completely cleaned it yesterday, swept, and then when we came home from, like, softball and t-ball, I'd hurry up, make dinner, clean up, and things got a little messy, whatever. We had the laundry basket in there for a few days, but whatever. I'm gonna fold those and put them away today. But, I mean, it was, like, bad. You could, like, barely walk through the living room, and I just would stare at it and be like, I need to put this away. And I just wouldn't. I would just, like, want to take a nap. Like, all I ever wanted to do was sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And then a friend of mine on her Facebook, I don't know what you'd call it. I can't give you the exact thing. But she went to a doctor and got tested for some stuff, and her iron was low. Which I've always thought my iron was low, too, because it's happened to me before, and I just had no energy. I just needed the iron. But she got put on these all-natural iron pills, and she said her just energy level is crazy. So if you are feeling sluggish, you know, go see your doctor. Change your diet. Like, you know, I feel like so much better. And I've been taking Miralax past 2 mornings just to kind of help flush everything out before I do this juice cleanse. Because I really want to, like, I just don't want to feel like this anymore. Like, I want to go on bike rides. I want to rollerblade again. I want to run again. I want to get into exercising again. You know, I want to have my energy back. I want to get up and be like, all right, what are we cleaning today? Let's get everything done so we can do this and that. You know, like, I'm getting my energy back. Like, I can seriously feel it. And if you look back at my other videos, you can just see, like, how sluggish I am. And, like, this one, I'm a little more peppy and, like, hey, da, da, da. So I'm getting back to myself. So if you are feeling kind of sluggish, you know, change your diet. Go see a doctor. You could be low on iron. You know, you could have yeast problems. There's all kinds of things. But overall, diet is the number one reason why most people just feel sluggish and bleh. Because there's no fast food joints that have salads that are like actually good salads and don't taste like plastic like McDonald's. And, you know, you just need to change the way you eat. You feel good on the inside, you're going to feel so much better on the outside. So day 6 is seriously like the most important one of 7 days to getting to a more organized you. So, and then day 7, you should be proud of yourself. Be happy you're doing this. Make those changes. Like, I just went today and I seriously thought I would spend like a couple $100 just on me and my husband to do the juice. I only spent $100. I spent double that on a normal shopping trip for me and the whole family. Now, granted, I still have to buy stuff for the kids, but I'm not going to be buying the chips that I normally like buying. I'm not going to be buying all the cookies and all the crap I normally buy. And they know because we sat them down and we told them things are going to change. Like, we're probably going to do like 2 vegetarian, I don't want to say vegan because I don't want to go that far. But like 2 vegetarian dinners a week. You know, we just do, you know, maybe some tofu to throw in some like proteins, like, you know, nuts, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, we'll find other ways. Like, one time, a couple years ago, actually maybe 3 years ago, I made a vegetable lasagna using zucchini instead of the noodles. And oh my gosh, it was seriously the bomb. I didn't use any meat in it. So, you know, I'll just get back into doing stuff like that. Sometimes you fall off the bandwagon. Like, I have never been this big in my life and ever felt like this before. Like, I've always been kind of like an uppity, like, you know, cheery person, always felt good, but it's because I always ate right. I always ate super healthy, and I just like fell off the bandwagon. And, you know, I'm 31 years old and I don't want to feel like this. I shouldn't. I feel like I should just be, I don't know. I just don't feel right. I feel like I should be like 70 years old. You know, I don't want to move, nothing. But, you know, after I cleaned out that nasty in my body, I feel so much better. I'm telling you, if you feel sluggish, get it checked out and then be proud of yourself. So, and if you want to follow my juice cleanse, go ahead and do so. I will have the videos up if you want to get on my Facebook page. You can do that as well at The Lazy Organized Mom. Thank you and enjoy.